Why spend over $60 a month if you just need local channels? Well, I'm going to show you 4 ways to stream local channels on the cheap, coming up on this week's Streaming Insider. What's up, streamers? It's Jason from The Streamable, and if you're paying $65 a month for a live TV streaming service like YouTube TV just to stream and record local channels, I'm going to show you a better way so you can do it on the cheap. But before we get going, make sure you hit that like button. The more people who like this video, the more people see it, and the more great content I can keep bringing to you. And just a few hundred more subscribers until we hit 5,000 subscribers! That's right, and if you subscribe before we hit 5,000, you will have a chance to win a Fire Stick 4K. So hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss your chance. Did you know that local channels is one of the largest contributors to the cost of that $65 a month you might be paying to YouTube TV and Hulu Live TV? And that's because local affiliates now charge cable and streaming providers over $12 billion a year in something called carriage fees. It's why on your cable bill you sometimes see that 15 to 20 local broadcast TV fee hidden in there because the cable companies is trying to get that money back. Well, the good news is there are now more and more ways to stream your local channels on the cheap and even free. And I'm going to show you 4 ways to do it so you can stop paying all that money if all you want is local channels. So my first suggestion, get an antenna. It is the cheapest way to get local channels, and it's a one-time fee. Depending on where you live, it might be different what channels you'll actually be able to pick up. But the biggest change over the last dozen years is there's now these flat indoor antennas that you can just stick up against your wall and plug into the back of your TV. And with that, you can get local channels like ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, and tons of other over-the-air networks like PBS, things like Get TV and Laugh, and all these channels bring you great content, and they don't charge a dime for it. You know, the same rabbit ears that your mom and dad might have been using back in time, you can now bring back with one of these antennas, but they look a little nicer. While this doesn't work for everyone, you might not have line of sight if you're in a big city, or you might be too far away if you're out in the country, but for a lot of people, this is a great solution. Here's a pro tip on an indoor antenna. If you see something that says it can get 250 miles coverage, it can't. Usually most of these antennas can get about 30 to 50 miles depending on what you buy, and you won't get much better than that. The biggest benefit you'll get with a more expensive indoor antenna is it usually has an amplifier, so you might be able to get some channels that you wouldn't be able to get normally. But if you really can't get line of sight in your house, make sure you look at an outdoor antenna. They're a bit more expensive, they're more difficult to install, but you can put it up on your roof, and just like running a cable line, you can run it down into your house and put it onto your TV. And the good news is, even if you have an antenna, that doesn't mean you can't record channels. There's great new hardware over the last couple years that makes it easy to record local channels as well. There's Sling's Air TV, and they even have a new Air TV Anywhere that has a built-in hard drive. There's also the Fire TV Recast that you can just plug in the cable into the device with that built-in hard drive and stream to all your TVs that have Fire TV devices, or to your mobile iOS and Android device. There's also hardware from companies like Tableau TV which offer options with built-in or to bring your own hard drive, which makes it a little cheaper. Overall, these DVRs usually cost $200 to $300 as a one-time fee, while the antenna itself will cost anywhere from $30 to $50. But the good news is you're not going to have ongoing fees every single month. So you make this one upfront investment and you can watch tons of channels for free over the air. If you can't get local channels with an antenna yourself, you might want to take a look at non-profit Locast. So Locast is a company that streams local over-the-air channels online. They call themselves a free streaming alternative, but they're free like a free trial is free. You can watch up to 15 minutes at a time at no charge, but if if you want to watch it without it stopping every 15 minutes, you have to pay $5.50 every single month. But that's still a lot cheaper than the $65 you might pay for a streaming bundle or for cable. Right now they're available in about 30 markets, not only in the main city, but in cities around those markets as well. So you might want to check out their website to see if it's available in your local area. They have apps on most major streaming devices along with your computer, and while they don't have a DVR themselves, there have been some third-party companies like Streamium and Channels DVR. With a little bit of voodoo, you can actually record Locast channels to your own hard drive and watch them on your streaming device. If you're looking for just a single local affiliate to get some live news and sports, you might want to check out Paramount Plus. Currently, their ad-supported plan, which is $5.99 a month, and their ad-free plan, which is $9.99 a month, includes your local CBS affiliate. Starting in June, they're going to sunset that $5.99 plan, but if you sign up now, you'll be grandfathered in it for life. And when you get your CBS affiliate, you'll be able to watch everything from local news to NFL action to everything that may appear on your CBS station. And for a limited time, you might want to check out their website right now because they're running a promotion through the end of March where you can get 50% off an entire year of service. That means you can get that ad-supported plan for just $2.50 a month for the next year. And if you subscribe to Paramount Plus, not only will you get your local CBS affiliate, you'll get all of Paramount Plus original series and their full library of content that comes from Viacom CBS channels like MTV and VH1. If you want to get the deal, remember it ends on March 31st, so check the description below on how to take advantage of it. And then lastly, Sling TV, which for the most part doesn't offer local channels, currently offers Fox and NBC on their Sling Blue plan. It's not in every market, just like Locast, but in most of the top 20 markets, they do include them. They're all owned and operated local affiliates by NBC and Fox. And while Sling Blue is $35 a month, so not as cheap as something like Locast or Antenna, it is a great option for someone who wants a built-in experience with the DVR because Sling includes a 50-hour DVR with your service. On top of that, on their new Air TV mini device, they also integrate Locast directly into the guide. So if you get NBC and Fox through Sling, you'll be able to get CBS and ABC from Locast directly from the Sling TV guide. And one final tip, this isn't a way to stream your local affiliate, but there are great ways to get news from local affiliates as well. You can check Amazon's new news app, which is On Fire TV, which has partnerships with almost 90 local affiliates. There's also services like Newsy, and Tubi now has live local feeds from Fox affiliates that bring in local news content from there. Pluto TV also has CBSN, which has launched local versions of the service in a bunch of different markets. So there are ways to get local content even if you don't have a live TV streaming service. Well, that's it. That's everything you need to know, and 4 ways that you can get local affiliates on the cheap. Let us know in the comments below, is there anything I missed? Is there another way that you're getting it that you think everyone should know? And if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button. The more people who learn about this, the more people will see it, and the more great content I can keep bringing to you. And remember, you only have a few more days to get in on that Fire TV stick giveaway, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because one of our first 5,000 subscribers will have a chance to win a Fire TV stick 4K. And make sure you visit us all week long at thestreamable.com for the latest streaming news and reviews. And for The Streamable, I'm Jason. Have a great week.